So somebody asked me if I had the chance to go to Speaker's Corner, would I go? Would I actually make my way to Speaker's Corner? Would I actually debate people at Speaker's Corner? Would I actually find my place maybe somewhere within the park of Speaker's Corner, speaking about my beliefs, speaking about my religion, right? And here's the answer. Please don't get me wrong. This is totally personal, right? Let me get closer for this. I personally wouldn't go to Speaker's Corner, and here's why. Many of the people at Speaker's Corner, many of the people that find their way or make their way to Speaker's Corner are people who, number one, let me start here. First, when it started, let me not jump the gun here. When it first started, when Speaker's Corner first started, it was basically a great platform. It was a beautiful platform for people to share information respectively to one another, right? But what it has morphed into is something totally different. People are going there for fame. People are going there for social media status. People are going there for, to gain something, to gain whichever kind of thing that they might be looking for at that specific point in time. It's no longer about sharing information now. It's no longer about learning about each other's different beliefs. It's now about belittling one another's beliefs. It's now about showing which belief is superior than the next, showing which religion is more powerful than the next, even within the respective religions themselves. You get there, you find people who are Muslims. They are both Muslims, but they are having an argument with one another about something so minute and something so small that you can just tell them this is totally pointless. You should be teaching people outside of your religion about your particular religion instead of you guys arguing amongst yourselves. So it really isn't the place that I would want to go to and engage other people in, regardless of my expertise, regardless of my knowledge in both religions, Islam or Christianity. But it's really not a platform for people who are intellects, people who are intellectuals, particularly people like Hamza, God Logic, Sam Shimon, Mansour. I can go on and on about the different types of people that make their way to Speaker's Corner. They should not be in such places anymore. That place should be left out for people who are still, I don't want to sound some type of way, but people who are still new to the exploration of the different kinds of religions. People such as Hamza, people such as God Logic, people such as Sam Shimon, I can go on and on. People such as Ali Dawa, people such as Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Hijab. I can go on and on and on. Such people should not be there. Why you don't find people like Dr. Zaki Naik in such places? Why don't you find them in places such as Speaker's Corner? They understand one thing. They have their own platforms. They have big platforms that they can voice out their opinions on. It's very much, very low profile or low IQ type of thing for you having a major platform and a big platform on all social media platforms and going down to Speaker's Corner and actually trying to debate people. I'm not saying I have a big platform. I'm not saying my platform is huge. I'm just saying, if you are a person who has a great big platform, why not share your opinions on your own platform? I mean, it's that simple. It really doesn't require rocket science for people to understand that. There's people at Speaker's Corner who have huge platforms. And I mean huge platforms, right? And they are there sharing information with people that are only starting their journey in religion, only starting their journey on YouTube, only starting their journey into exploring the different kinds of belief systems. And you go there having 10 years experience, having 9 years, 8 years, 7 years, 5 years experience in debating people about their respective religions. I mean, dude, come on, make it make sense. You are obviously going to destroy whichever person that you're going to find at Speaker's Corner. You've been debating Christians, you've been debating Muslims, you've been debating the Torah, you've been debating the New Testament, the Old Testament. You practically have a Bible, you practically have a Quran that is colored and marked through its entirety, all the chapters. You know exactly where to go, which argument to make, which answer to make to which point. You should be nowhere near Speaker's Corner. You can speak about Speaker's Corner on certain times. You can highlight certain videos from Speaker's Corner. You can talk about them. You can react to them. But for you to make your way there physically is something I do not understand. Think about somebody such as Cliff. Cliff, is it Schneidel or is it Cleachel? I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. But you know what I'm talking about, or who I'm talking about. A person such as that cannot be found in a place such as Speaker's Corner. It makes totally no sense. It makes zero sense. A person of that profile, that stature, that name should be nowhere near Speaker's Corner. And that is why I wouldn't personally go to Speaker's Corner to share any standpoint of any belief or to argue any standpoint of any belief system. I wouldn't go there, because people who go there are now moving away from the main point of Speaker's Corner, which is sharing information and learning about each other's beliefs. Now it has turned into a different monster. It has turned into a fame generating kind of scheme, a platform generating kind of scheme, a YouTube popularizing kind of scheme. It's a good thing. The algorithm is loving Speaker's Corner right now, hence so many channels are speaking about Speaker's Corner, including my own channel. But that's not the point. The point is, I personally wouldn't go to Speaker's Corner.